fair. All of the chances taken together, and all the changes we had to share. Well, you think we made it all worthwhile, then you realize no one cares. But we're gonna get it right this time, 'cause we passed the point of no return, and we're never gonna go down that road again.
You need a lift, Denny?
No, I'm just going to my little office.
Won't Pringle let you use his phone?
Phew, no chance. Pad looks it before he gets to bed, man.
Hey, you've got a bit of a problem. Laid off, is it?
Word gets round quick, doesn't it?
Oh, well, it does in a place this size.
Me and my lads are at a loose end for a couple of days, so it might cause panic in the streets.
I'll send for reinforcements.
Aye.
Do you know what? I've been thinking. While we're out here, I'd like to take tennis lessons.
Tennis?
Aye. I always think it's useful to add another string to your bow.
Yeah, well, you took up water skiing in Florida, honey. I think if I remember right, that lasted about 40 minutes.
Why, I nearly drowned.
And what's brought on this sudden interest in tennis, then, is it? Some bronzed Australian coach down at the club, is it?
I just want to have something to do while you're on the golf course all day.
Oh, who the heck is that? I'm on the course in 20 minutes.
It's long distance. It's got that sound.
Yeah, right. Hello? Oh, hi, Dennis. Speak up a wee bit, Dennis. It's a hell of a bad line, this. What do you mean we've got a problem?
You're going to be there much longer, Bond.
You want a written estimate?
It's such to be monopolising it, you know.
Well, it's all right for you. You didn't have a curry last night, did you?
All right. Well, is there another lavatory in this place, Oz?
I think there's a bog in the backyard. Well, you're desperate, just lob it at the window, man.
Trees up, lads!
Breakfast.
Just have to hold it.
Morning, Arthur.
Oh.
I suppose it'd be too much to ask for one boiled egg, would it?
Tea and toast, I told you that when you registered. I'll get some Marmite.
Oh, I haven't got all that trouble, mate, man.
Wait, Oz, remember what Arthur said? He don't like to be called mate, chief, squire, admiral, petal, or bacon balls.
How do you sleep, Barry? Okay.
I did, surprisingly enough, yes.
Back in the bosom of your family, innit?
There's a lot of truth in that, you know, Wayne. I can't tell you how much the thought of being with me muck has sustained me at my time of grief.
Oh, Barry, man, your fiancée hasn't snuffed it, man. She's just got cold feet for a while, man.
Wait, pro-team.
You know, I think that there's something that exists between men that doesn't exist between men and women.
Who's sharing a room with him?
I'm not talking about that, Oz. That's really typical of you, that is. I'm talking about comradeship, not turd burgling.
There you are.
Oh, things are really looking up, aren't they? You'll be giving me forks and spoons and serviette rings next.
I don't think women understand that, you see.
What?
What I'm talking about? Comradeship. I think that's what freaked Hazel out when your lot showed up. And she felt threatened somehow. And she felt, like, excluded.
Well, you can't blame us for what happened there.
No. I think Barry's right, you know.
How's that?
Well, any of our women would have reacted the same, wouldn't they? Huh? I mean, they sort of resent our shared past.
No. Well, and Brenda felt left out because she didn't share a wooden hut with us, lot in Dusseldorf.
No, granted. But say I sort of showed up at your place, laughing and joking, full of the joys of spring. It's bound to have some effect in it.
Probably wouldn't even notice. Be too busy at the hospital or playing badminton with doctors. Oh, I will try this, like. Badminton with doctors? She's our own woman, like. I'm all for it.
Well, you know, I think that makes a very good living, Nev, yeah? Yeah, I think a changing role for women is inevitable, and right in this day and age. I mean, we can't chain them to the kitchen sink, can we? I mean, I've always encouraged my Hazel in her career. Yeah.
Well, I never discouraged Marjorie from taking a career. I would have been quite happy for her to go out and bring a few quid in. But change to her meant something completely different to that. Change to her meant changing from humping a bloke at the rates office to humping a TV repair bloke to humping some gadget at Wild's End slipway.
How would you take it things between you and your Marjorie aren't altogether tickety-boo?
Well, would you be with her after that, lot?
I'm sorry, Oz, but quite frankly, I think you brought it on yourself.
How's that, like?
Well, look, when we were in the Falklands, right, you never wrote her, you never found her, you never sent her any money.
Same as when we were in Germany. Yeah, yes, but that's simply because of the sort of woman what she is, isn't it? I mean, she's been humping half a time side while my back's been turned.
Ah, but which came first, Oz, the chicken or the egg? Your neglect or her promiscuity? And after all, the love you take is equal to the love you make. In the words of John Lennon. I never quite sure what it meant, actually.
Morning.
Oh, Dan.
Where up, then? You're up with the lark, son.
Aye, where you been?
I've been talking to Ollie's brief. He reckons if there's a preservation order on the house, you can always appeal to the Department of the Environment.
Oh, great. What? The government? Well, that's that knackered in, because they kind of make their minds up about now, that lot. Bar closing doing pits.
Bloody wrapped up in red tape forever, we are. Do you know, I tried to give me granny a rebate on a gas bill once. It took me 18 months, it was only for £22.
Yeah, aye. If we have to down tools, I can't afford to hang around here indefinitely. I mean, we'll not get paid, will we?
Look, I'm in charge of the account. I'm your signatory on the checkbook. You'll get your money.
Aye, for how long, though, then? How long before Ali just gets on the phone and cancels the account? Oh, it could be a while if he's trying to deal with British Telecom now. He probably never gets through what you did.
Do I take it you're leaving?
No.
No?
Well, not yet.
If I were you, Arthur, I'd get a dartboard in and a video and a couple of pool tables. Some of the amenities which your hostelry so sadly lacks.
Well, you're not hanging around here all day. And I'm not doing lunches.
He's a diamond hour, Arthur, isn't he? Huh?
Hey. It's not a doss house, Chuck.
Sorry, mate. Could I have another tea, please? And, yeah, I'll have one of them buns as well.
What you driving in, pal?
Ain't nothing. Riding me thumb. I was working, you know, on this building site, like, and I got a phone call to say that my wife had been taken into hospital down in London.
Nothing serious, is it, I hope?
I don't know. They said there could be complications, like.
Well, I can take it down as far as Hatfield, if you like.
Oh, really? Great. Much obliged to you.
What hospital is she in, then?
Paddington.
Good morning, Ali.
No, Kenny, it is not a good morning. It is not a good morning at all.
Oh, well, if your mood's going to affect your game, we'll double the ante.
You are the cause of my mood, Kenny. You could say that I'm just a wee bit peeved with you.
Oh? Why, didn't you like that little masseuse I sent you last week? She did wonders for my backswing.
I'm talking about the house, Kenny. Why do you not tell me that it was a listed building?
You didn't ask me.
How am I supposed to turn it into time-sharing units when it's got a preservation order slapped on it?
I didn't know that was your intention.
Oh, piss off, Kenny. You didn't actually think I was going to live there, did you?
Yeah, I did, actually. Hey, you better tee off, son. There's some people coming. Oh, dear, oh, dear. What bad luck. No, I was actually going to live in the place when I first bought the drum. Rather saw myself as a country squire. Got myself all kitted out. Guns from Purdy's, suits from Dax. Bought myself a fishing rod and a Range Rover. Quattro!
What?
For you, Burke. Even went up there a few weekends to inveigle myself with the local populace. Invited the neighbors over for sherry. Even opened a bleeding church bazaar.
The local populace, I assume, were quite unaware of the fact that you were London's leading pornographer.
Oh, no, yeah. I mean, I kept that stum. Hinted at the rag trade. I was really getting into it. One day I woke up and I thought I'd even like to end my days here. I wasn't being morbid, more philosophical, really. I thought, if I snuff it, I'd rather like to do it in a typical English rural setting. Preferably with a cricket match on the village green.
And is there honey still for tea?
What?
Rupert Brooke.
Who's he? One of Ronnie Knight's mob?
No, he's a poet, Kenny. Shared your newfound affections for the joys of England.
Ah, I must give him a read. Is he one of the modern ones?
No, long gone, Kenny. Died in a foreign field, which is exactly what you will do.
Ali, I was set up. That's the tragedy of it.
I feel a wee bit the same way.
Oh, come on, Ali. You've acquired a perfectly beautiful residence, well below the market value. All you got to do is to restore it to its former grandeur. Why don't you turn it into a fat farm?
Eric Dugan, sir. Just so you again. The Dugan. On the ground.
Look, you people, please be careful.
Calm down, Arthur, calm down. There's a lot of skill on view out here, you know. Won't be any loose bottles.
Why don't you go to a field if you want to do that?
Because it rained overnight, Arthur. And you don't want us traipsing in your lovely hostelry with muddy boots. Now, do you, Arthur?
That could be big trouble in the go boot. Stay up the hole. That could be trouble. Right over pitch. Oh, Ken? Oh, that's... Where you been?
Oh, I've been with the architect.
Oh, well, to be fair then.
Well, he's got a meeting with the council this afternoon, right? And then he'll let me know what we can do, what we can't. But, know what's going to happen for the next couple of days, so if any of you want to shoot off home, you know, that's up to you, like.
Are you?
Eh?
Are you?
Nah, I've got to hang around here, haven't I? Nah, I rang Norman, told her to come down, you know. Yeah, might be a bit of fresh air for her, and that might stop the cross keys, I mean.
Hope you told her to bring you a tie.
Oh, I could go home, but it's a bloody long way to Bristol, and if he gets to go ahead, it don't seem worth it.
Yeah, it's a bit of a pisser, though, isn't it?
Aye, aye.
Suits me. After what I've been through. Bit of sort of time out, as they say in those American football games.
Well, it's a fine kettle of fish as far as I'm concerned, isn't it, eh? I mean, you told me there was a good gig doing here, Dennis. So I cancelled down the existing plans to help you out. And I've been doing here, what is it? 48 hours I'm laid up already.
What bloody plans have you had to cancel?
I had irons in the fire. Because I've had to blow all them out now, haven't I? Trying to do you a favour.
Look, you're being paid us.
Oh, aye. For a week.
Aye, during which time things will be resolved. Look, they're bound to find some sort of work for her. How the hell was that now? This was going to happen.
All right, Den's right. Won't do us any harm to have a couple of days free.
There's meant to be some nice scenery around here. Apparently there's a famous waterfall within driving distance.
Who wants to go and see a tossing waterfall, like? Eh?
Well, there's bound to be a bit of action somewhere. Just a question of sniffing it out, isn't it?
Aye, well, if you don't sniff it out, be discreet there. Look, they already think you're the wild bunch round here.
Didn't get him any courts to prove it, all right.
I suppose looting and raping and pillaging's the question, isn't it?
Look, you know what I'm talking about. Aye.
Blah, blah.
Just try and behave like adults, eh?
Bloody great, this, isn't it, huh? Had more fun than Falklands.
I think it's going to rain.
I wonder what sort of state poor old Mox will be in now.
Just hope he doesn't try and light a fire to keep himself warm.
Looks like we've got a new resident.
Oh, she can move in with me if she likes.
Fat chance you got.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained, ain't it?
It didn't change, does it?
Oh, here, man, are you going to play?
Hey, let me take that. That's far too heavy for a girl like you.
Oh, thanks.
You staying here, are you?
Yeah, just for a couple of days.
Oh, you'll bring a ray of sunshine into our drab existence. My name's Wayne.
Carol.
Well, welcome to our humble abode, Carol. It's a bit of a naff place, mind you, and the landlord's a right misery. I think he took this pub when they turned him down for the wheel clamp unit.
Hello, Carol.
Hello, Daddy.
I'll take that. What's the form, then?
Sorry?
What the council say?
Oh, much as I expected. The procedures on listed buildings are fairly standard. I could appeal to the D.of.E., but that could take a year.
So we've had it, then?
No, there's a degree of flexibility. I mean, there's no way we can rip the guts out of the house and convert it into time-sharing units. But if I can convince the council that we plan to restore the house without changing the original facade, well, there are certain alterations we could make. There
Excuse me,
are
your sister's just arrived. Hello, Pet, you made good time.
Oh, listen, I've left your clean washing in the back of the car.
Oh, no, Pet, I'm with the architect, see? Tell you what, you'll get checked in, and I'll get you some tea.
Oh, lovely. Thanks, Den.
Is that what Ali wants you?
Oh, I don't know yet, Dennis. But I do know that Ali bought the house as an investment. He didn't buy it to live in. Can you see him and Vicky as Lord and Lady of the Manor?
Oh, it's too far away from her hairdressers.
Can I have a fresh pot of tea here, please, Pat?
Yes. And another cup, please. Mind you, whatever Ali decides to do with the house, it's going to take you a while to draw the plans up, isn't it? Not much point in my lads hanging about.
Well, not necessarily. Whatever we do, there's a certain amount of spare work has to be done.
Well, the sooner you get them to work, the better. Because God knows what they'll get up to around here.
No need for that. Good boy, good boy.
Good boy, that's an attack dog, that is. It's trained to go up the working class.
He's just not used to strangers, are you, boy?
Yeah, well, that's the sort of welcome we can expect round here.
Bit of Alsatian in him, I think.
Why are you annoying my dog?
What?
He doesn't bark for nothing.
Just having a stroll.
Who are you people?
Who exactly do we have to be?
I mean, what are you doing around here?
Everybody's got to be somewhere, sir.
That's £7.50 exactly. You staying in the village?
Yes, Ballymore.
It's a bit early for tourists.
Oh, no, me and my mates were doing a job here.
Oh, you're the workmen, are you? The ones at Thornley Manor?
Well, we were till they stopped us. Thanks a lot. Ta-da.
Goodbye.
Excuse me. Does that mean you're out of work? Well, no, not exactly. Just at a loose end for a couple of days.
Oh, well, the thing is, I'm doing a few things to my own house, and I could certainly use some expert advice. Would you be interested?
Oh, well, I might be.
Well, look, why don't I give you my phone number, and perhaps you could ring me later? Oh, all
I bought you some tea.
Oh, cheers. Just finished, as it happens.
Is that your job, Winders?
Only when the lads have got a ball. Basically, I'm a chippy. So, here, look, I'm sorry about rubbishing your old man, you know. Basically, me and Arthur get on like an house on fire.
Well, it's more than I do.
Oh, yeah? Bit iffy, is it?
Since my mum left, he's got worse, really. all his children are a terrible disappointment to him.
How come?
None of us joined the Air Force. My sister lives with a lecturer. And my brother's gay and runs a health food restaurant.
Oh, yeah? And what do you do?
I'm studying sociology at Nottingham. My last year.
And then where?
As far away as possible.
Yeah. Do you want one of these?
Oh, thanks, yeah. I used to love it round here when I was a kid. I can't stand it now. The people have changed. They're all the rich overspill from Sheffield or retired Tories with nothing better to do than complain about Arthur Scargill.
Yeah. I reckon our presence here's raised a few eyebrows.
Cow!
See you later.
You're the one that wants the doings?
Yeah.
It'll cost you.
Well, I didn't think you was giving them away.
Been inside, have you?
Does it show?
Can usually tell. How long have you been out?
I'm still in, mate.
Temporary leave of absence, is it?
I'd like to think it was permanent.
Well, that was delicious, Dennis. Thanks very much, love.
Do you want a sweet?
Well, I shouldn't really, but I might think about it later. Give us a few minutes, Pet.
Yeah, nothing for me, thanks. I'll have a brandy, though, and you've got 5 minutes.
Yes, sir. I must say this is a rare treat for me, Den.
Well, so thank you, Norma. Thank you for giving us a bed and board, doing me laundry, putting up with me moods, helping us with the kids when they come over.
This place can't be cheap, though.
Ah, it's all right. I'll lay some of it off on Ali. Consultations with the architect.
Well, he can afford it. He'll never notice the difference. Do you know, I saw that Vicky in Phoenix about a month ago. She had a coat on. It would have paid for this hotel.
Ah, she's done all right for herself, young Vicky. Mind you, I always said she'd go far with legs like hers.
How long, though, Den?
Oh, I just admire them, Norma. I've never measured them.
And I'm talking about how long before Ali Fraser dumps her. Before he dumps you, for that matter.
Oh, no, let's not start on Ali again.
I can't help it, Den. I don't like the man. He gives me the creeps. And I hate you working for him. And don't tell me you enjoy it, because I know you don't. I know why you're doing it, of course, for the bins.
Well, I wouldn't be here if I didn't.
Yes, but you're trying to pretend that you're happy. I know you're not. That's why you haven't been in touch with Neville or any of your friends, isn't it? You try to hide it from me, but I can see right through you, Den. I can see the strain you're under.
Well, this isn't helping, is it?
See what I mean? See how edgy you are? And you're drinking far too much.
Just 'cause I've ordered a brandy.
It's got nothing to do with that. I'm talking about the number of empties I have to throw out every single week.
Look, let's not have another row, Norma. Look, at least the job I've got now suits me fine. I'm doing what I know, what I'm best at. I've got a team of lads who are doing a hard day's graft 6 days a week, so there's no problems, okay? Let's say the sweet trolley, yeah? Oh, Christ.
Or is it?
Problems.
Whoa! Oh, Dan. Hello, Norma, again.
Hello, Pet.
All right. Oh, I can't even place this, though, but isn't it? Nice nosh.
Yes, lovely.
Aye, I bet it is. Oh, strawberries.
Yeah, are you all here?
Aye. Well, in the back bar, we've been scouring for action.
Did you find anything?
What, round here? You must be joking. More chance of finding none in the knocking shop.
Excuse me, sir. Is this gentleman joining you?
No. Oh, right. Got you. Well, look. If you fancy a snack lifter, we're in the back bar. I'll eat my nip in it. Let's just let it go. Go on.
Ta-ra, Pet.
What do you fancy?
I think I'll have the cream caramel, please.
Want cream, madam?
Oh, no, I better not.
Nothing for me, thanks. Can I have that brandy, please?
Oh, yes, sir.
The large one.
When I was in the video shop last week, I was talking to Audie Charles.
Why?
Seemed she'd been chatting to this woman and your name came up in the conversation. This woman said that you owe Ali Fraser money.
What? Who? Which woman?
Look, I don't know who it was, man. It was a friend of Audie's. The point is it true? Is that why he's got such a hold over you?
He hasn't got any sort of hold over me. Look, the reason I work for Ali Fraser is because he trusts me. He's surrounded by so many arse-lickers, they'd be pushed for an answer if he said hello.
Dennis, do you mind?
Look, in case you hadn't noticed, Norma, you can't be too choosy about the work you do anymore. Especially up our way. Thank you.
Look, man, it's not that I'm trying to get at you. I'm just concerned about your state of mind. I'm concerned about your health.
Well, don't be.
Chocolate drink, sour bun?
Yeah.
Evening. You from round here, are you?
Yes.
Well, what do you do when the pub's shut?
I go home.
Oh, so it's all round to your place, is it? Here, Bon, we bring a bottle, eh? Yeah. No. What I mean is, are there any clubs or anything to go to?
You mean a disco?
Well, I don't mean a rugby club, do I, love?
You'd have to go into Chesterfield.
That's a bit of a schlep, isn't it? When we get so pie-eyed, we'd either end up in a ditch or being breathalyzed, eh?
Nice place, isn't it? Very attractive. Very upmarket clientele, isn't it?
They don't seem too enthralled to see us.
Ah, it's because we're town, isn't it, Nev?
It's more than that, Barry, man. It's another country round here. Tell you what it is, I feel more a foreigner here than I did in Germany.
You're very conscious of your working class origins, you are, Nev. I noticed that about you.
What? You're working class?
Oh, yeah. I've always been a very good mixer socially, you see. Because I refuse to conform to the rigid rules that society imposes, you say. I refuse to acknowledge class parity. That's the tragedy of this country, Nev, you know. The bloody polarisation of the classes. Let's try to join the SDP, you know, mate. It's the party of the future, that is, mate, yeah. Where the old class warfare will be meaningless. You know, sometimes, have you ever really considered that, about the things that, Good evening.
Do you realise you're sitting on my stool?
Right?
You're sitting on my stool. I've just been away for 5 minutes. That's my gin and tonic on the bar.
It's all right, he hasn't drunk it.
What's it be for you?
Oh, it's all right, mate. No problem. No, I'll just sit on this gentleman's stool.
Anything wrong, Mr. Treadaway?
Chap sitting on my stool.
What are you talking about, your stool? No, hold on. Are you trying to tell us that you bring that stool out when you come for a drink, like? Huh? You get to the door with your stool under your arm, you say, I'm just going over the pub, pet, for a pint with me stool. Huh?
Who are you?
Who am I? My name's Osborne. What for, like?
I shall report you.
You lose a bit of face if you do that, mate, because that'll make you a stool pigeon. Stool pigeon.
Somebody should throw those people out.
Oh, yes, like who?
Would you like another drink, Mr. Bosbridge?
What a good idea, Mr. Osborne.
All right, hell then. Yeah, I'll chew up. What is it?
Lord Smirnoff.
Lord Smirnoff in there, son, and I'll have a large Glenfiddich with a nice big chunk of ice floating.
Sorry, it's time.
It's time. She's still serving up there?
Their residence.
Well, that's all right. My mate's a resident, Mr. Patterson. He's having a scran next door in a restaurant.
Didn't bother Dennis Osborne.
I'm not gonna bother him. We can just put it on his slate and we can give him it back in the morning.
Sorry.
Look, why don't we just go and have a last one back at the barley now, eh?
Yes. Why don't you do that?
Oh, you're still here, are you?
Everything all right, sir?
Yeah, fine, thank you. Smashing. Good night.
Good night.
All right, man. We're going now, all right? We'll not be coming back, neither. You know where I come from? People are hospitable towards strangers. But you lot, you've made us about as welcome as a fart in an astronaut suit.
It's not too far. Just a couple of miles, he said.
No, I'm not bothered, Nev. I've got nothing on, have I?
I hope the other lads don't mind. It's just I'd sooner pass me time working than sitting about, you know.
Oh, I've always thought work was very therapeutic, actually, Nev.
Well, you still gone?
I'm giving Nev a lift to this job he's got.
Oh, well, hold on, I'll come down with you. There's no else to do. Lovely place, eh?
Must have made a bob or two to have this, mate.
Hey, listen. If you want some extra hands, would you lads be interested? That's always pocket money, though, isn't it?
Money made by your gardener, but certainly not mine.
So, then, thanks, boy.
It's off for a bit, mate.
Bye. Have a nice time.
Oh, hello. I'm Neville Hope. I think I spoke to your husband this morning.
Oh, you come to help us out, yes. Why don't you come in? Don't worry about your feet. House is full of dogs and babies. James won't be long. He's in the barn. Would you like some tea?
Oh, good. Thanks.
Sorry the place is such a mess.
Hello.
That grubby thing's Henry.
I've got a little girl at home. Just two. Debbie. I miss her, actually.
I like them when they're two. They're really boring at this age.
Smashing house.
It's not very practical. It's a bugger to heat.
Where do you want to go to, us?
Me word on this bloody map.
We can always go to Stavely.
What for?
Dunno.
Well, let's not bother, eh?
We're in the Falklands. I don't used to think about England a lot.
Huh?
I used to dream about days like this. Motor, time on my hands, open road, sun shining on the cows in the meadow.
Just me and you, alone together, buddy.
Yeah, pick off! Get off!
I was close to that in the Falklands, I can tell you.
What I'm saying, what I'm talking about is I used to dream about this. But now I got it. I don't know what to do with it.
Ah, I know what to do with it. Pull over.
Look, I told you to cut it out, right?
No, seriously, man, really. You want the joys of the English countryside, don't you? Right, well, pull over. There you go.
Yes, a river.
Yes, it's a river. With a bit of luck, it'll be chock-a-block with trout, won't it? Oh, well, we're going to get our supper.
Thank you, my dear. Service with a smile makes a change around here.
Father's hopeless. Then he wonders why the place is always empty.
Morning, Bon.
Morning.
Hello, love.
Someone looks like they had a good night last night.
Yeah, we emptied 6 pubs.
I've had more exciting evenings.
That game of Skittles we had in the Green Dragon was a blinder, though, wasn't it? A right cliffhanger.
Do you want a cup of tea?
Yeah, that'd be magic, love. Yeah, this place is on the old up and up, eh? We'll be having bunny girls next.
It's only for the day. Dad's gone into Sheffield, so I said I'd look after the place.
I'll give you a hand if you want, love. I can pull pints.
That's not what you want to pull.
You can't do this sort of thing, mate, without rods and flies and such like.
Watch and learn. All right.
What you gonna do then?
Tickle them. Tickle them. Used to do it when I was a young and there was a little stream where I used to go camping in Rossby when I was a kid. Just like this.
Used to be a stream near us when I was a lad. Nothing lived in it, though.
There's a one. There's a one. Hey?
Where is it?
What are you whispering for? They can't hear you.
Well, I don't know, do I?
They like to hang about in the reeds, you see.
Oh.
Get your coat off.
Hey, what for?
Get your coat off, man, so when I throw it, it may try to wriggle back in the water, because they're gutsy little bastards, you know, I'll put up a fight.
Oh, my coat will get all fishy.
Do you want a fish supper, or do you not? Huh?
All right.
Right, well, get your coat off. I'm stroking it. Slow. Gentle. Just like you would with a woman, really.
I want mine off the bone, please.
Shut up.
That's a bloody flying fish! Look at it!
Get it, man! Get your coat on it!
Horrible one, wriggling and alive! Look at it!
Well done, Pillock.
I'm sorry, I can't help it. I've never done this before, have I?
Well, look, the next time, don't stand there like a petrified matador, all right?
So many of these houses have these old stables and barns. Just stand around doing nothing except decay. So I thought I'd utilize this. Make a games room for the kids and an office for myself. Sort of thing one's always planning to do but never has the money or the time to get around to it.
Oh, gosh, I know what you mean. I've been promising to retile our bathroom for the last 2 years.
What do you think, Neville? Would it cost an absolute fortune?
I wouldn't have thought so. You'll have to run cable in, like. Oh, it's not bad. Let's have a look. Might need a bit of insulation.
Oh, look. Somebody coming.
Where?
Over there, look, he's heading this way. He's waving at us. Hello.
Get your jacket on.
Hey?
Get your jacket on, man.
So rush all of a sudden, I want to have a go myself.
You may be a bloody gamekeeper, man.
Gamekeeper, you trying to tell me this isn't legal or something?
Well, of course, poaching's not legal, is it?
Poaching? Poaching? You never told me nothing about bloody poaching.
We don't think these places are open to the public, do you? People pay a fortune for a rod of river, man.
Well, how serious is it then?
Well, let's put it this way. If we get captured, I don't think we'll make the Crown Court.
You might have really said so.
Bon.
What?
Time, gentlemen, please.
What are you talking about? It's only 10 to.
Use your savvy.
You never give it a rest, do you, Wayne?
Be a mate, Bon.
And what am I supposed to do?
Well, could get something to eat.
I've eaten. I went down the cafe at 11:30.
If I gave you a couple of quid, you'd go to the pictures.
There's not a cinema within miles.
The ultimate gesture, Bob. The keys to my car. Now, apparently, there's this lovely waterfall down the road. Very picturesque it is. Excuse me, sir.
tea?
No, what I say is quite elegant sufficiency.
Nice, wasn't it?
Toz.
What?
There's that bloke.
What bloke?
The gamekeeper. He's coming this way, mate.
Get the boot.
Excuse me.
Yes, what?
About half an hour ago, you and your mate were down by the river, weren't you?
What river?
You know perfectly well what river.
Did we pass a river anywhere today on my travels? Didn't pass a river?
I think we did, yes, when we were having our walk.
You had no right to walk there. That's private property, that is.
We weren't supposed to know that, sir, were we? No, because we're not from round here. No.
There are notices posted. You can read where you come from, can't you?
Hey, just a minute. There's no call for that, is there?
Excuse me, please. Thank you.
I mean, are you trying to tell me that there's all those acres of land out there, but we can't walk on them? Eh?
There are public footpaths.
I'm not talking about the footpaths. I'm talking about all those miles of fields and moor out there. Eh? I mean, me and him were in the Falklands, you know. The Falklands? Aye. And one of the only thing what kept us going out there was the thought of getting back here, hopefully, and walking once again through England's green and pleasant land. What we fought to preserve.
We weren't actually there during the hostilities.
Well, they're rebuilding the land what had been ravaged, weren't we, by the invader?
Well, it doesn't give you the right to go poaching.
Poaching for what?
Trout.
Trout? Trout? Can you see any fishing rods, like? Have you got a fishing rod stuck down your trouser, then? Oh,
You can tickle them.
You can tickle them? Have you heard this? You can tickle them. What? I suppose you tickle them until they're so weak with laughing that they jump out the river and into the pan. Is that it? Tickle them?
Have you any idea how serious an offence it is?
Look, mate, before you go talking about offences, you need evidence, don't you? Right? So I'll tell you what we'll do. His van is parked outside, so you can go and search it, right? And you can search him, and you can search me. All right? That's fair? Come on! This is typical, this, you know. Typical the welcome you people give to strangers. But I'm telling you, if you don't find anything, I want a public apology, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah?
Try the van, then.
Yes, we'll try the van. There we go. Look, just get it open. Right. Apology. Something here.
Find the keys.
Oh, fella.
That could be Robert. He called earlier about the picture frame. Do you want another scone, then?
I'm free. Hello? Oh, really? Very well, I'll come down.
Who was it?
It was the police. Jessup caught a couple of chaps poaching.
Is that serious?
Well, it wasn't my father's day. I've never shared his enthusiasm for shooting game, catching fish, or flogging poachers. Darling, I'm going to have to go into town.
All right.
No, but why don't you come with me and I can drop you off afterwards?
Oh, right. Huh?
This one sounds all right. The Pheasant at Ilworth.
Mm-hmm.
This old coaching inn has been lovingly restored by Trevor Beaumont, while his partner, Nigel Fox, runs the kitchen. Local produce, market fresh vegetables. Among their specialities, we particularly recommend rack of lamb, fresh local trout.
Oh, that sounds good, then.
Aye, give that a go later on, eh?
Definitely, yes.
Right, a bit of book.
Bomber? Dennis.
What are you up to?
Well, I've been driving around the countryside and I picked up a hiker.
Moxie!
Oh, Dan.
I don't think you've met my sister, have you? Norma, this is Moxie.
Hello.
Bomber.
Hello.
Is everything all right, is it?
Yeah. I had to go down to London, you know, to sort a few things out, like. Yeah. But I got me cards, so there should be no more problems in that department.
Oh, champion, because the architect tells me we'll be back at work on Monday with a bit of luck, like. So you've timed that rather well, Moxie.
Dan.
Yeah?
It's not Moxie anymore.
What?
No, it's Brendan Mullicky.
Brendan what?
Mullicky.
Dennis, shall I order some more tea for everybody?
Yeah. Nah, I think it's just about time for a drink, innit, lads?
Oh, I wouldn't say no to that.
Aye, why not? Come on, let's have a drink. Things seem to be shaping up all right for once.
Miss Patterson,
Yeah?
could you come to the phone, please?
Yeah?
It's the police. A couple of your lads have been arrested.
Oh, good afternoon, Sir James. I'm sorry about this.
Oh, those the chaps?
Yes, sir. I caught them red-handed.
Oh, dear. So, what do I do? Excuse me, Sir James. Could I have a word with you, please? Of course, Neville. No, I mean in private, like.
Those two poachers, sir, they're my workmates.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm sure they wouldn't have known what they were doing. I mean, they wouldn't have known it was your property.
I suppose not.
See, we are townies, aren't we?
I suppose so. The thing is, they take a dim view of that kind of thing. And being the landowner, I'm supposed to set an example.
Well, they could make amends.
Ah.
Well, instead of paying the fine, maybe they could help me fix your barn.
Well, it does seem a lot of fuss about nothing. And Celestia and I could have that tried for supper.
All right.
What's happening there?
It's all right, Dennis. Sir James and I fixed everything.
I'm just saying, buddy, we're not outcasts anymore, are we? Not now that Nev's like that with a local knob. We're born-eyed pillars of the community.
Yeah, they won't push us around now.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on?
What?
What's he doing?
Oh, me, over here, out there.
What's going on? Where you lot been? I'm bloody freezing.
Never mind that. What's happening here?
Well, Arthur's chucked us out, hasn't he?
Why? You can't do that, man.
Well, he can. It's his pub and he's done it, hasn't he?
He's got to have a reason, though.
He's always been a bit iffy about us being there, hasn't he?
We're paying customers now, though.
But we do make a lot of noise, and some of us occasionally go over the top.
Well, maybe once.
Well, you did kick in his jukebox, didn't you? You weren't too happy about that, then, was he?
Oh, I make the night it will be done to me again, as usual.
Yeah, well, come on, let's load up, eh?
Well, hold on a tick. I'm not taking it lying down.
Ah, it's got nothing to do with me. I never stayed there once.
Oh, yeah. Come here a minute, will you? Look. He's turfing the whole six of you lot out. You must have put up some sort of black. What you been up to, eh?
Well, I suppose him finding me in bed with his daughter had something to do with it.
Guess I started a while ago. Just strangers thrown together. Helpless heroes caught in a dream. Boy, we made such a crazy team. Out of luck, down on the limb, we saw each other through. Laughed it off, and man, we shared a few. Back with the boys again. Back with the boys again. Different reasons left us leaving, splitting up and going on solo, chasing circles and getting old. chances of taking